Okay, I'm back again. So I got disconnected or knocked off the stream. I don't know why, but I came back on just to say goodbye. And my last comments was hopefully you'll be able to pick up the resources I put in the chat that will have all the list of different online jobs that you can do, that you can apply for. So hopefully you'll be able to at least check those out. Also, what's most important also is that I put the my favorite YouTubers who also have many resources on stay-at-home jobs, um, online, any type of online jobs. Those three YouTubers are my favorite. I always check with them for because they are update. They're always updating like new different ones. Hey, go yeah, we're back. I don't know what happened. It's just so I came back on because I didn't want to abruptly be gone, you know. Uh, I know. Can you? I know I'm probably a little blurry because I actually changed the Wi-Fi connector I had before because I thought maybe it was that. But yeah, I didn't want to just disappear. I hope some of this is helpful to you. Wasn't that many in the on the live, but I see that there was a few, and then we got disconnected. Someone came back on. That was from Long Beach, or I think it was from Long Beach. She said, "Long Beach girl." Oh, I'm clear. Okay. Wow. I should have used this one in the beginning. Okay. The other one was kind of blurry. Well, I'm at an Airbnb that I've been staying at, which is, a great place and everything, but he gives me okay, good. I have two like different Wi-Fi codes, and when one goes bad, I use the other. And then even when that's bad, I'll use my hotspot, of my own. But I was going back and forth to those two internet codes or whatever. So sorry about that. But it looks like now we're the only ones here. But anyway, yeah, did you have more like what kind of questions do you have for me? I know you know because you're in Spain. What's okay, I'm in an Air Oh, you are in Airbnb as well. It's actually the best. Instead of just do you find that renting an Airbnb is much better than going like through whatever the property managements and all that, especially as Americans, because they're going to want so much more. It's easier to just go online, book the room for, 2, 3 weeks. And then after that, that's what I usually do. Then I was supposed to get my keys to my apartment today, but the snow changed my plans. Snow? There's snow in Spain right now? You didn't mention that. I find I love snow now. Do you love snow now? Being in LA and used to the same weather all the time. So when your apartment, was it still an Airbnb apartment or a different? I'm asking 1,000 questions at the same time. I know. What? There's a storm? And where's this town called? For Lamina? No, I'm pronouncing that wrong. My eyes are bad. They're not that bad. I just only for okay. I've been in Spain since middle of November. Okay. So you're kind of new there, right? And are you near Madrid or Barcelona? And then are you liking it? Okay, so it's called Filormina. I think that's what I'm reading. And that's where you're teaching. Oh, it's in Madrid. Okay, the city center. Okay, okay. Because I've been to Madrid twice and Barcelona once, Sevilla once, and it's snowing there right now. Because we haven't, because even in Portugal it was pretty cold. Oh, okay, 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 happening right now. That's the name of the storm happening right now. So, but it's not, but it's snowing. I thought you said but it's snowing. But that's the okay. That's the name of the storm called Philomena. Wow, interesting. That's very well. I was watching the Weather Channel, and it is a storm front happening. And the storm, and it was okay snowing all day in Spain. Wow, I like snow. Okay, back to your subject when you said you were supposed to get the keys today. Is it a keys to apartment rented the regular way or through the owner through the Airbnb? Because that's how I do too. There hasn't been snow like this since, yeah, I know. It's the same in a lot of places. Like when I was in Vienna before I came here, they're snowing now too, but they don't get snow like they used to in the 70s as well. But it's snowing, like really snowing there. And the same in Poland. Poland used to get a lot of snow. And my Polish friend says that this time they're getting snow after years of not getting it. Yeah. So there's like a snow front going on everywhere. Oh, through an agency. Okay. How did you find that agency? Is it, I mean, not find it. How did you find it? But how do you feel about it? You prefer, are you decided, was that cheaper? You find that it's cheaper, a better deal that you were getting other than Airbnb? Okay, I see. What was wrong with the Airbnbs, like the owners or the Airbnbs itself? Because yeah, because I know how that can be. I was like that when I was in Italy. Oh, I see. Okay, you saw the place, and it's a one bedroom in okay. Yeah, because it's cheaper in Spain and like here in Portugal and a lot of other places is much cheaper. And then you get a bedroom, so that's good too. But do you have to come up with a deposit? That's the thing that I was always worried about. That's why kept staying in Airbnbs because at least you pay that service fee and then that other fee once, and then that's all you. Then after that, you just pay monthly or daily, or however you pay. So I was okay. So I actually like this Airbnb, but the price was more than Oh, yeah. Did you talk to the owners about your because that's what I usually do. Once I pay the first 2, 3 weeks or whatever, then I ask the owner and I say, can we talk about renting monthly off Airbnb? And most of them will say, yeah, because they don't want to pay that fee the Airbnb charges them. Okay, so I had to pay an agency fee, deposit in 3 months. Yeah, see, that's what I don't want to do. 3 months in advance. But that's what most of them want. If you're not doing it through an Airbnb or you're going through an agency, yeah, they want the months in advance. Because someone I know here is doing that too. And I'm not doing that. I pay him every month. Now he comes and picks it up, and then I pay them. I pay the owner, and it's cheaper that way, no deposit or anything. But that's if they're willing to do that, you know. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they want to keep it as an Airbnb so they can change the price or keep the price up. But that makes no sense for them doing that now because in this pandemic, no one's traveling like that. So they should be happy to have someone there. The owner has been super helpful, but I need more than one burner to go. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. Like where I am now, I love this place, right? It's super renovated. Everything is up to date. And it's in the city center. Only thing I don't like, because I've gotten used to it, is it doesn't have a washer inside. Does yours come with a washer? At least washing machine, I mean. We don't expect dryers because that's rare here. But yeah, that's the only thing here. It doesn't come with a washing machine. So I have to, there's a laundromat like very near, and I go there, but I don't like that. So it's oh good. And see, I love an oven. I love having an oven with the top cooktop. That's super important to me too. Yeah, I'm lucky in the fact that the owner has more than one property. He has two. And like you, I like having, an oven, not no one burner. This one's super renovated. Everything is perfect except for it doesn't have the washer. But he has another one that someone was staying in already. And so he said, when that becomes available, I'm going to go there. The Airbnb is a studio super close to the city center. Oh, it was. Okay. But it didn't have the Airbnb is a family owned. And okay. Same here, is family owned and operated. And they had multiple ones. For this guy owns more than one. So I had a few to choose from. But surprisingly, there's still people traveling here. There's, not a lot, but there's still a lot of tourists, but they're from Europe, coming from all over. So what about in Spain? Is there still, like a few tourists? I thought Spain was more shut down than Portugal, because Portugal's not shut down. At least Lisbon's not. And I like when they're family owned like that, because then you can kind of deal with them a little bit better. So at least now the one you have, it has all the amenities you like. The stoves, the washer, it has all that. Is it, what about, is it close to the city center? Oh my God, yes, that's why I have had three different Airbnbs. I know. I know, I'm surprised I'm still in this one, but that's only because I'm waiting for the other one that this owner owns to open back. I mean, for them to leave so I can go there. And because it has the washer and dryer and the stove, of course, separate kitchen, of course, one bedroom. That's much better for me. And I think it's the same price. I'm only paying like 500 a month. Yeah, for all that, and it's all renovated. And see, and another thing I like Airbnbs, other than renting separately or through an agency, is because I was trying to figure out which area I like best, but I've only been in ones close to the gas. It's cheaper. It's always cheaper on the outsides of the city center because of the obvious. But because the pandemic, they still should be cheaper now, living near the city center. The owner wanted what? And my apartment is, yeah, yeah. He was trying to get rich. 750 is a lot in Spain. Even I know that. 750 is even a lot here for like a small apartment. Yeah, 550 is like, that's the best. It's the only thing is, you just have to pay the deposit and stuff, but that's okay because at least you're locked in to that amount. Yeah, mine's here is about 515. Comes out to about 515 minutes. Yeah, 515. That's too damn much. You're right. Too damn much. I think it's about 515 I paid here, US dollars, not euro though. US dollar. And 515 or 520 it comes out to. But yeah, but it's through the owner. It's smaller apartment, but the fact that it's in Alfama, which is like the popular tourist area in Portugal, that's still kind of cheap. I'm walking distance of everywhere. Let's see. The people at the agency have been really nice. Yeah, they're nice, and even help me set my appointments to get my metro. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, when when was I? I'm trying to think when I was at. Let me see. The apartment is fully furnished. Yeah, that's one thing about all the apartments. So that's good. The agency ones is fully furnished too, and you don't have to share with anyone. And that's key. No sharing. It's more important not to share. Yeah, that's the same here. I don't like where there's like someone connected to the apartment, or the owners may live above or something like that. I don't like that either. It's best, especially if, for me, since all my jobs are online, and that's I need to have that privacy. And if you need extra sheets, just yep, that's the best. Well, that's the same here. I don't, usually they'll make you pay for, like, cleaning service. I just call the owner and have, because it's a cleaning lady that comes around here too. So that's always, if I hear, I'm like, oh, I'll open the door and say, here's the sheets. Could you give me new ones? And she does. We can't get away with all that stuff in the States. They're so accommodating, huh? Yeah. What else I was going to mention? I forgot before I got disconnected. I was going to tell you about my other things that I do, that, like, other streams of income that can help. That's if you need it. They even said, if you know, okay, you wrote that already. I do. Have you ever heard of? Okay, let me see. I was considering a room. Oh no, because it would be cost if yeah, cost effective. People would be honest about taking a COVID. I'm taking a COVID. Yeah, that's me too. I don't like sharing bathrooms. No, 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 no. It's better off the way you have it because it's so much cheaper. You know, in the long run, paying a little bit more is worth your sanity because cultures are different from what we're used to. When you get a roommate that's from, from Spain or whatever the countries, you don't know what if you're going to get along, what the cultures are like, living the situations. So it's better that you got your own, especially when if you start teaching online or you start working online, you're going to want that time for yourself, you know? Yeah, it's peace of mind. To be honest, I've never had a roommate before. I've had the closest I've come to, well, the first time I've had sharing spaces is when I moved abroad and I would have friends, they would, say, "Come on over." The friends I meet, "You stay here. Don't get an Airbnb, stay with me." And I would stay with them for a while and whatever, while I figure out what I'm going to do, which country I'm going to go to, because they've always been accommodating all my friends from abroad that live here, or, live in different countries. But that was my first experience living with other people, other than family, but having roommates and stuff. So yeah, it's not for me unless it's, a husband or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, it's better to have your own space, especially when you are doing work from home. Because as this experience with COVID has shown us, it's only so many people you can live with, right? We're finding that out. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, and yeah, me too. I'm in my early 40s and came Spain for a better quality, of course, better quality of life. So why would you be, just make it easy for yourself. If you can afford living by yourself, do it. And it's so much cheaper, right? Than living in LA or California, and you get better quality, better food, all that. You don't have to worry about a car and a car note. It's just so much better. It really is. And then you get to travel all parts of Europe when you want to. Well, whenever COVID goes away, but I did that before. So was this your first time abroad, taking this job in November, or you had traveled before? I think you said that, right? Oh my God, yeah, it's so much cheaper than LA. You already know how. Yeah, LA is in San Francisco and New York are the most expensive places in the US, in period. Rent, all that. And didn't you find that also LA had became like, I had been to Europe but never been to Spain? Oh, okay. Yeah, Spain. I loved Spain when I got there. As far as visiting, I've never like stayed there long term like you are. But I had my favorite place was Sevilla, was my, and I liked Barcelona. I wasn't loving Madrid, the city part, because I was there during touristy time. So it probably wasn't the best time for me to visit, because it was just too much. But yeah, I find that like what I was going to mention about LA. Oh, have you realized, especially LA? Let me see. I decided to step out on faith. Yep. And utilize this degree and this job opportunity. Yep. And you can have so many, like those ones I just sent you, that you make sure you check you ESL. No, Dave's Cafe was one of my favorite. Check that one out for sure. And then there was the other one that was, oh, I forgot to mention this one. It's good. They always email me. And these are the ones that, let me type it. Uh, they have those recruiters on there for those jobs, like what you're doing, but just in Asia. But not, you can work in the schools or you can work online. But the ones in the schools, like what you're doing, they pay so well. They come with apartments, all that. So this one's called ESLLounge.com. I'm just gonna put lounge like that. Put it together.com. And they send me all the stuff, that you can just click use, sign up for this website, and then they'll start sending you those jobs. And then it's so easy because then you upload your resume if you want to, and then they'll just you click on it, and then it goes straight to the recruiter. Or you can fill out the application online when you click on the actual company that's hiring. I like that one too. ESL. Let me see. I think I had just gotten something from them because they're always sending me something. And what work am I? I want to work. Okay. I only work 16 hours a week. Yep. Plenty of time to do the online. Oh, yeah. Teaching for you have online teaching income and work on my passion. What's your passion? Because I meant to tell you, I'm doing Shopify. I have an e-commerce store, and I'm loving that because, I'm able to, that's one of my passions too, doing, like my little travel product store. But I also make body creams, and that and then natural body creams that I was doing in Long Beach, but I can't do it right now because I'm not steady. Oh, you do too. What is yours? What is your Shopify store? So I can go make sure I give you some business. Here, I'll give you mine. I think you know mine's already. It's in the thing. And yeah. That shopper. Really? Okay, here's mine. We like travel. And I want to put my body creams on there, but I have to get stable because I make my body creams from scratch. So I need to, have a kitchen where I can have my products delivered to me so I can make the products, and then also the jars and all that. And so once I find my stable place, then I'll start putting my body creams on that website. Yeah, what is yours? So we can both go give each other some business. You don't have to give me business, but we can at least, you know, put it out there for other people to see. Yeah, how do you feel about Shopify, by the way? Because at first I was kind of like, you know, but I like it. It's you just have to work on it. Make sure you keep it out there. I haven't been as out there as I should be, you know. Did you? Okay. What is your? I hope we didn't get disconnected again. No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, mine. And then, okay, what else I was gonna tell you? Uh, I gave you the name of that. Gave you guys the name of that. Ingu. Those are. Yeah. So hopefully on the other stream, people can go and get those list of websites, online websites. Market it better. I need to learn Facebook ads. I know, and other ways to increase sales. The best way to increase sales, of course, Facebook. But that's kind of touch and go. But the best way is making sure that I've been using Pinterest. That's been working. Connect all your social medias to your page. Make sure they're connected. So when yeah, let me see. I got my yeah, see what I mean? Yeah. Pinterest is good because whenever I post, I love to post from Pinterest, or I'll go on a website, open up my website, and then post one of my pages, one of the products. And you can, yeah, I know what you meant. Your first sale. Pinterest. And I'm like you. I'm like, I should be doing this more. But what I think is a good thing, and I learned this from my friend that's in Spain, that she's doing. I didn't learn it, but I think I'm gonna follow what she's doing. It's probably a good thing to maybe hire somebody once or twice to, from have you heard of Fiverr or Upworks? And that's like where you can hire somebody really quick for like, $15 an hour, $10 an hour that can post for you maybe once or twice a week, maybe once a week. And then do that maybe 2 weeks in a row or 3 weeks in a row. And then after that, you kind of got your system going and you can go from there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then doing the same thing with Facebook. The link to my site is on my IG bio. Yeah, mine too. And I try to do more advertising too, but it's tiring, right? that's why it's probably better. A lot of the Shopify owners, they have someone do it for them. They've You've heard of Upworks and Fiverr, but I didn't know you could. You Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. You go on there, you can hire them to do. Yeah, it's a full time job. You're right. So that's why most people who have a Shopify e-commerce store, they hire somebody from Fiverr or Upworks. Mostly Upworks is, well, Fiverr is good because it depends. Fiverr, you can just post what you want. You can say, "Hey, I'm looking for someone who wants to post for me twice a week. I'll pay you $10." Or usually it's somebody from another country where $10 or $15 an hour is a lot. So you could say $15 an hour, have them post for, do the posting for you, that not, they don't have to go over work in 1 hour. It doesn't take you longer than an hour to make some post on your Instagram account. That's what I was going to do. And then pay them that, have them do it twice a week, you know, and that's, $20 or whatever you're paying them. If you're paying them $20 an hour just to do a post for an hour, couple of posts for an hour on different platforms, social media platforms, then that's like $40 a month for them. I mean, a week for them. That's a lot in some places, because a lot of them are from like, you know, Thailand or different places where $20 goes far or $40 goes far. I plan to use my extra income to supplement paying for the ads and the Upwork. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah. Yeah, because that's when I told myself 2021, I'm not, because I also, as you know, I teach online. I teach three different online companies. So I don't have a whole lot of time to be doing all this advertising. Yeah, that's what you do. And it's go on, use either one. If you're on Fiverr, well, you're welcome too. Use Fiverr or Upworks. They work differently. I know you've been on them or you've seen them, where I think Upworks is the ones where you can go and just search. They would be like a um, social media manager or something like that. Social media, look under that, and then they'll have their who they are, how much they charge, and you pick the cheapest or which one fits you. Or you can go on Fiverr and then post your own ad and tell them how much you will pay, and what you want them to do, and then they'll apply to you. That's the one I'm going to do, because usually you'll get someone that wherever, like if I'm going to say $15 an hour, that's going to be a lot of money for somebody in Manila or in a country that doesn't make that much money, where the US dollar goes far. And then just have them post 2 times a week for me, you know. Okay, that's the best way to do it. That's how I said I was going to start off 2021. And then they have an hour. If you only want to use them for an hour, that's what I'm going to do. Um, have them post on Pinterest for you, Instagram, Facebook, and wherever else you want to do, and have them do that for 2 days out of the week. And then that becomes consistent. And then that, algorithm or whatever it's called, it gets used to seeing those posts. Because when I had another e-commerce store in 2017 that was doing really well, and I had to shut it down because I started traveling and then I couldn't keep up with everything. But I was doing a lot of that social marketing myself, so I know how much, but I wasn't teaching online at the time. So I had a lot of time just sit up all day and post and post here and make some this, that, and other. I had time, but I don't have time now. And then I found out from other people that this works. And that's what a lot of e-commerce store people are doing, because it's good money in this. We just have to know how to make it work for us, you know. And then have them do, because I'm going to do that too, some email marketing. Make sure within that hour, because it doesn't take that much time to post, and then have them do some email marketing, because then that's another way to have income coming in of our customers seeing you can send them these email blasts, where you're saying, I have a sale, or I'm changing products, keeping them updated. So yeah, it's definitely worth paying because you're still not paying a whole lot. What's $20, right? Yeah, email marketing. Yeah, because I was doing that when I had e-commerce before. So you do your email marketing, all those people that are buying on your site, or even if you don't have a lot of customers there yet, you do have emails from your Facebook page or from your old job, from all the social media platforms you have. You may have some email addresses on there, and then have that person that you hire, email them and say, hey, this site, this is my site, come check it out. And then maybe they'll post what product you think they might need, or special, put a special post for this specific item or whatever. They can do that because when you hire them, they will have this experience on the best way to market, because that's their job. That's what they do. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do too. Email marketing. So that's, you know, because I always watch those Shopify. Have you ever watched the Shopify YouTube channels? Because a lot of people think that that's, kind of like all talk. Uh, those people, like those YouTubers I was talking about, and so you look nice. Oh, who's that? Thank you. Sorry, I was off and on today. My video went out, connection went out, so I started again. But thanks for showing up. We're just talking about resources for the Shopify, our website. Oh, you did. You watched some of the videos, because I was listening to, the YouTubers that I gave you that talk about online jobs, and the best one. There's one YouTuber. Her name is R- Marissa, the one I gave you, Marissa Romero. She tells you, talks also. She has a bunch of websites on how to do utilize what we're doing, and she shows you her income, how much she made, and how she made it, how she's able to do the email marketing, and use that as her tool too, for bringing in sales to her e-commerce store, because she also have one too. So she makes money from YouTube doing this, like not what I'm doing, but giving out the information on online jobs. Hers is all fancy and everything, of course. And so she makes money doing that. She has a Shopify store, and she has some other things because, as you know, it's all about multiple streams of income, but you want the majority of them to be working for you, so they'll be making money when you're not working. So that's the goal. So, for example, the Shopify store that we have, once you hire someone to do the posting for you, and then it'll start doing the work on its own. And then if you don't want to have a person to do that anymore, then you can just do the basic, because they've gotten the machine going. That's most important. Mostly on how to build the Shopify website. Yeah, you was watching. Well, there's also some YouTube on how to, grow your website, meaning how to bring that income in. Just type in, because I was watching the ones where it helps you build the Shopify website, but there's a lot of information on there, not just the Shopify.com YouTube channel, but also just general, like random people who own a Shopify store. So just type in, let me see, right? My goal was to have the Shopify site as additional income, where you can just sit and let it come in. But you just have to start off with marketing it first. So you can type in YouTube, like I've done. You could just type in how to bring in revenue from my YouTube, from my Shopify store. And it doesn't have to be Shopify.com website. These are just YouTubers who also have Shopify, but they have experience and they're bringing in income. Then you go look at their website, and yeah, look at Marissa tonight. You'll like her, because I get a lot of stuff from her. But also type in, if you want to learn how to bring in more, she helps too. But then there's so many random YouTubers who own um, Shopify stores. So you'll have to go through the ones that seems more um, not talking so fast and doesn't seem like they're not clickbait. There's a lot of on there where I found out a lot of information, and they were very useful. So you can just scroll through the list of them, you know. I wish I would have had a list of those too. We could have talked about Shopify, in depth, because that's where you can really make some good money. And also YouTube, they say, but that's I don't want to get into that right now. This is hard enough doing what I'm doing. Yeah, look up Marissa. And also, who else was on there? The one that says, mm, oh, Chris Winter. He's good too. Yeah, Chris Winter. He has a lot of best. He have like his last upload was about the six best work from home websites. But I like Marissa because she talks about other jobs. She has the Shopify store. She has all this, and then she shows you how much she's made, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but look up Chris too because he has more. He'll have recent stuff all the time because I subscribe to all three. But I noticed that he comes up a lot, and so does Marissa. They're constantly uploading, but he uploads new stuff more than she does, constantly. But she has so much information. Once you go on Marissa's YouTube channel, you can click on her old stuff and find out. You find out even more stuff because I to this day I still do that. If I'm trying to get motivated, I'll go look on her stuff and I'll sit there and watch it and get motivated. So I encourage you to do that too. Okay, what else? Who else is on here? I think we had a few more on here. I know. I didn't expect anybody to come back. I was just hoping you would come back so we can continue where we left off. But it was great that I have a few more people who came back in. And whoever's in, any questions for me? You can always go on the first live, and I have a list of all those online jobs that I recommend, and also the ones that I've worked. So you can go there. And then there's a few in here. My goal for 2021 is to focus on creating digital products. Yes, I know, me too. Digital products to grow my store where it works for me, where we can, make money while we sleep. That's the goal, right? Because I love teaching English online too. I do, but I don't want to do that because that's still work, even though it's on my time and I pick my own schedule. I prefer to just maybe just have work for one company instead of three, and just have the income coming in as we sleep. And that's what Marissa does. That's why she only posts, she said twice a week she'll upload a new video because she doesn't have to. And I think the last YouTube I watched of hers, she said she made last year just from the ads that she does. She made 90,000 a year that year, and that was just for some ads and stuff. That's not her whole income. And then she was making 12,000 from something. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, wow. And then she showed how YouTube sends the money and all of that. So yeah, I was inspired by that. Yeah. So you want to keep doing that because it keeps us motivated, you know? That's my goal to 2021 is to have my several streams of income coming in while I sleep. I don't have to do all the work. You just get it set up once because you still have to maintain it, of course. But once you have it there, you hire your digital person, a social media manager, I think it's called. Yeah, because I'm definitely on the prowl right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the prowl for my social media person to just do my posting for it.